Hey guys, and welcome to another miniature adventures review. Slash unboxing slash review. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm not feeling very well. Hence why I haven't been in videos for a little while. I just haven't been feeling very well. So we got some news on the new Heroquest game system. Now this comes from a Finland site who released some actual images from the game. Now, take these with a grain of salt, because Hasbro basically said, no, these aren't real. But they seem real enough, and Hasbro may say that because they accidentally got released. So let's take a look. So we know the art box. Now, first things, I do actually want to talk about some of this. If you can see along here, let's see if we can zoom in a bit. Here we go. Now, this seems like a kind of, I don't want to say a vinyl wrap, but definitely a lot more secure box than the original one came in. It's definitely going to be thicker, and it looks like it's going to kind of be, I kind of guess, slimmer along the side. Along the middle. Because the original one would have probably come out to about here, and actually been down to about here. So it kind of changed the box up a bit. And we can now see that we're going to have an Avalon Hill there. 2 to 5 players. You can play this. You can play this solo. There is a few online apps because all the quests are going to be the same. But we're going to talk about that more once it's actually released. So let's take a look and see what's coming up. Let me see. Alright, so what have we got? Here we go. Alright, so here is the game board, I guess, with the box. Now, a few things to note. This all looks basically exactly the same. We're now going to get to see these in a lot more detail. Excuse me. I told you I wasn't feeling too good. So these actually look basically the same, just 3D. So in the original one, these here were plastic, and then this was wooden. This was all plastic, except maybe not wooden, cardboard. Cardboard around. This was all plastic. I think they had plastic ends in the middle. Same with that. That was cardboard and that was plastic. Same with that. And then the bookcases top and bottom were plastic, and then it's cardboard. And then this, I can't remember. Same with that one. So it looks like they pretty much stuck with the same style, just obviously made it all 3D plastic, which is a very interesting choice to go with, actually. Sorry, I gotta have lots of fluids. It is a very, very good way to go with it. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't go with cardboard. I would feel it'd be cheaper to manufacture, but I like the fact that it is all plastic. The doors all look basically the same. I'm not seeing any. Oh, okay. There's the closed door. Can't really get a good image of that. What we can get a good image of is the cards. So here are all the cards. I like this. This looks like we're gonna have the bad guys' stats on cards, which I really like. I do like that. And then here's the other cards. The dice. I'm not too sure on the dice. But here we are with the miniatures. Again, they said they're going to do different plastics. As always, mine's all going to be painted up. Now, differences between this and the original Heroquest is obviously none of this really can be used in Warhammer. Whereas the original one you could. The skeletons, zombies, the mummies, even the orcs. I think some of the orcs maybe. So now one thing to know here: it does look longer, but I don't think it is longer. I think this is. I understand they changed the squares and made them bigger, so it got blown up a little bit. But on the original one, this was down here, like I said in my previous video. So looking at it all set up, I actually kind of like that. In that you can set up your DM screen here, and then you could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I think it said, it does say 2 to 5 players. That's including DM. So if you take it out of DM, that's 4. So there is a weird choice. You got 2 and 2. Maybe you could do, or 1, 2, 3. Which is why it's kind of like, well, maybe you should put the DM along here because then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're like nice and evenly spaced around. That's just my opinion. Other things to note, I believe that most of this texture tiling is exactly the same, or at least close enough. I do know in some of the expansions there are tile overlays, which I did actually purchase. I got the all-in mythic tier. I think the hero mythic tier or the hero tier. We can actually take a look because I did pull it up. Let's take a look. So here is their original digital render. So you can kind of see now in a much. This is like I said, this is their digital supposedly. So none of this was actually manufactured. Okay, so I must have missed that there last time. I definitely have studied it a lot more. So here's the Questbook rules of play. Now there are a few groups on Facebook actually. I saw where they released all expanded Questbook, and it works with this. So I really am excited to see where we can go with this, especially with the two expansions plus all of the expansions that were already released. Plus, if you can get your hands on all of the original expansions from around the world, they all work with it. It's basically the same rules. I think they tweak the rules a little bit, but I don't think it's enough to change. Okay, so it's the Mythic tier I got. So let's go to here. So Mythic tier. So let's just recap what we're going to get. Just in case you didn't. So we're going to get the under the hero tool. Excuse me. You're going to get the 4 heroes, again, new sculpts. Then you're going to get, if you back tip through this, you're going to get 4 heroes, but alternate genders. Now, I don't know if you can run 2 barbarians. Could you run 2 barbarians, a wizard and a dwarf, say? I don't know. I've never really done it, so. Yeah, Sir Ragnar, he's obviously something else. Now, you really only can use him in one quest, but everyone used to use, like, a knight or something from Britannia. I know my parents used to use one of the Empire Knights. And then, obviously, here are all the new hero villains. New doors. See, we're going to get... Oh, excuse me. We get much better look at this once they're not 3D rendered, which is definitely a plus. So I think it is going to be this dark color. Actually, once we're here, we're going to take a look at the back of the box. So see, here it looks like the box is definitely going to be a very good quality. I'm bouncing around, I'm sorry. I do like the back of this. Really does, I mean, unless someone's gone to all this trouble just to make a mock-up. I mean, it really does look like this is what it's going to be. And Hasbro just didn't like the idea of it being released. So, sorry again for the drinking. Yeah. So let's go back here and take a look. Take another look. Alright, and then under the Mythic tier, we're going to get Keller's Keep and Return the Witch Lord. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, a little bit of shameless plug, you know, all your hobby news. Here we go. So here's the 2 boxes for, so we got a bit more on the boxes, which honestly isn't really much different from what we see here. You see, there it is there. There it is there. They don't look like they're going to be very big. I mean, obviously, they got to basically put up with the miniatures laying down. New doors. We are going to get Mentor, Wizard, and Witch Lord. And then Keller's Keep is literally just going to be orcs. Abominations. I guess we're going to get some new doors in there too. I can see some new doors here. New doors there. So, you know. And then we're going to get... So this is what we've all unlocked, if you didn't see. So we unlocked the Warlock, which was, I don't believe, in the original Heroquest. More dice. Now, the one thing I will nitpick is the dice do not look like this. These are all nicely rounded corners. The dice look like... Do we have any on here? We may not have any. There we go. They're going to look like this. That is not that. Look at that. That is not. Look. I'm going to zoom up a little bit. Look at that. That is nice curved dice. That is blocky dice. But we did again look at the heroes printed out, and Yeah, and Durmstrang. Don't forget Durmstrang for night models. Just saying. And we have got some new Walking Dead stuff. Blah blah blah. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. All right, here's the new skeleton. Now I will say that as we can see, there's a bit better light. I'm not completely impressed. I'll be honest with you. I mean, this looks like um, it just looks like sloppy casting. Really, this is my honest opinion. Now, will I still love the game? Absolutely. I will. I will not lie. It just looks like a little sloppy casting. It doesn't look as crisp as did we unlock any skeletons? I don't think so. Well, kind of there. It just doesn't look as crisp as there. And then we've got the packaging that's going to come in the box. So what else did we unlock? We unlocked some new skeletons, some extra goblins, new Questbook by Stephen Baker. Let's go there. Who wrote the original one, Prophecy Talk. Some more zombies. A new druid, which again I don't believe was in the original one. Some extra orcs, some extra mummies. A Questbook by the Chaos Abadia. I don't know who he is, but I mean, a new Questbook is really good. Bard Hero, again, is an orc. I think it's weird, but could also be kind of cool. Abominations, Dread Warriors, and the Dread Sorcerer. Now, what didn't we unlock? The Gargoyle and the Dragon. Now, I do have a real big nitpick over this. Look how close we got, okay? And they unlocked Europe and that so late in the campaign and fixed the ship into Canada so late in the campaign. I personally do believe we would have smashed the shit out of this target. I mean, we did anyway, but I mean, we were so close. I think Hasbro needs to own up and go, you know what, yeah, we messed up, we fucked up. There you go. And, pardon my French, but it really does frustrate. You know, I don't care. Keep the gargoyle. It's this. A dragon, a goddamn dragon, and game tiles, and a quest book. Yes, give it to me. Like, seriously. Now, it says we're estimating shipments will begin fall. I heard August, September is what I heard. Based on the fact that we're already getting these, and these are samples, but they're not prototypes. Yeah, shameless plug again. These are all like final things. I do feel that we're going to get that. So definitely. And as soon as we get the game, we're definitely going to do an unboxing. What I'll probably end up doing is doing a few videos. I will stretch out a few videos. I'm going to have a cheeky side. I'm going to do an unboxing of what you got in the Heroic tier. Then we'll do an unboxing of what you get in the Mythic tier, which is basically the 2 expansions. And then we will do all the unlocked as well. So that's what we're going to do for that. But let's just go back to this for a second. Here we go. No. Let's do this one. So here we go. Yeah, I mean, this really does capture the feeling of that kind of game. My parents had the original one. I actually had a copy and gave it to them. I know it's stupid. I should have kept it because now I desperately want to play it. But it definitely feels like it's going to capture the original one. I personally don't feel. I mean, if you own the original one, there's no reason really for you to get this. The only reason would be to get the expansions if you can get them and all the unlocks. Unless you wanted all the updated artwork and stuff. You know, like, I guess you could in a way call this Heroquest 2.0. Which I guess was Advanced Heroquest. No, Heroquest 2.0, which, by the way, we won't be getting an Advanced Heroquest. So I have heard in a few of the forums people asking that. No. Advanced Heroquest was solely Games Workshop. Solely them. Sorry. Yeah, it was completely them. And then obviously they spun off Warhammer Quest. They just were allowed to use the Heroquest logo. But again, like this box looks pretty cool. yeah, I like the look of it. I'm really am excited to see how this is going. I'm excited to see all of the unlocks in physical form and how they play. And like I say, there are a few ways on online where it's a digital GM. So I mean, if I can't find anyone here to play, we probably will do it solo. Just because it'd be pretty cool to do. But yeah, guys, that's it. Drop down in the comments what you think of the new one. How did you back it? Did you regret backing it? If you didn't back it, do you regret not backing it? Well, let's start a chat on it. I really do want to kind of see people's thoughts on this new Heroquest, especially with, like I said, with all of the updates that we're getting, and with all the the final product productions. I really am. So, guys, I'll see you soon, and hopefully it won't be long between videos. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.